Hello. In this video, we're going to set up challenge number 2. Now, challenge number 1 was to get the player to move in a really basic manner. But in this challenge 2, well, we're going to get the player to move a little bit more smoothly and especially make the animations work the way that we want them to. All right, so we'll set up what is the challenge. So right now we have our player and the idle animation is going, and I can move left and right with my keys here. Right, and we kind of got the run animation going a little bit, but what we want to do is make this really work the way it's supposed to, so that the run animation does start when you start to move. So we do already have that in place, but then when you stop moving, then we want it to return to the idle animation. And when he is moving the other direction, he probably should turn around and make sure to face to the left if he is going to the left. So there are a few pieces that you can use to solve this challenge. So we already saw how to handle some key presses and key downs and things like that. So there is the key press function where you pass in a string of what key are you talking about, and then an arrow function with the code for, okay, what happens when you press that key. So then we did a key down function for the letter A to make it move and then to play the run animation. So the difference between that key down and the key press is the very moment that you start to press a key, and then key down will continue to happen if the key is still down. So that's really what we want for left and right motion. But for jump, it's you just press it once. You don't hold it down really, or even press it multiple times. So that's the difference there. So you might want to use the key down method, the key press methods, functions that are here. You can also, if you take a look at the Kaboom documentation, I searched for key here. So you have key down, you have key press, you have key release. You also have key is down, which just returns a true or false. So, you see how it returns a Boolean. So it's typically used inside of if statements. So that can be helpful as well. Um, we also have, when you're going to what a sprites do. So you can play animations on sprites and you can play different animations. So saying like, the player dot play and then the name of the animation that we want. We also have in these sprite components, it's a little hard to find, but if I actually find the link that says sprite comp, then I could look this up. I could also do Control F to search for that flip property. We looked at flip before. Let's see if we can get back to sprite. So a sprite comp here, we click on it, gives us all the details. So I can use the flip X function to tell it, and there's also this flip Y function to tell it whether it should flip horizontally. So that could be pretty helpful um, in making that happen. All right, so we'll see you in the next video for the solution to the challenge of making all the animations and movements work the way we want with the player.